If you are a snow lover like many of us here in the mountains, you typically turn to one source, and that's opensnow.com, but you might not be familiar with the face. Joining me right now, an old friend of mine, Joel Gratz. Good morning, Joel. How are you, sir?
Good morning. They say I have a face meant for radio, so this is a big jump.
Well, it's great to have you on. Joel, I've known you a long time. I don't mind razzing you a little bit. Let's dive right into it. What happened last night? We were expecting some snow here.
Yeah, well, it snowed. The blue sky stake showed about an inch, but it didn't snow very much, and most of the mountain only saw about a dusting. I think the problem we have right now is this storm is quite warm. Temperatures are in the upper 20s, and the wind direction is from the west-southwest. Both of those are not great for snowfall, so we're just going to have to eke it out today before the factors get a little bit better tonight.
And that's one of the questions that I had prepared for you is, what are the factors? What are the three, let's say, primary things that you look for specifically for us here in Eagle County to receive snow?
Yeah, so here's the secret sauce. For Vail, we want winds from the northwest and cooling temperatures down in the mid to low teens, kind of 10 to 15 degrees. That's perfect. For Beaver Creek, the temperature is the same, 10 to 15 degrees, but the wind direction would be more from the west, and that's best for Beaver Creek. So from this storm's perspective, the temperatures are much warmer than we would hope for. They're going to be in the mid to upper 20s, and then the wind direction will be from the west-southwest for much of the day. So it's, there's a lot of moisture in the air, which can mean good snowfall, but without cool temperatures and without a good wind direction, we're going to need a lot of luck to really get big totals from this system.
All right, well, that's good to know. Before we dive into the maps that you've sent us, another question I had for you, and I did want to point out, living down in western Eagle County, down in Gypsum this morning, there was a light rain, and sometimes I say you can almost like taste or smell that moisture in the air, so it's out there. I wanted to know, what is our current situation snowfall-wise compared to previous years?
Well, we are at about 20%. I believe the latest numbers I showed on Open Snow, we're about 20% above average in terms of snowpack. But snowpack takes into account not just depth, but the amount of moisture content in the snow. So that's a really good thing from a water perspective. But to be honest, I don't exactly know where we are today versus last couple of years. I do know this year we've done pretty well, especially in January, but there have been some mountains and some regions around Colorado that have just done a little bit better based on that wind direction from the west-southwest. Previous years, we've had more of a northwest wind, which really favors Vail, and this year it just hasn't been the case.
All right, Joel, take us through these maps. We have just under a minute left. Appreciate your time this morning. What are we looking at here?
Yeah, so the first map is a radar map, and you can see a ton of precipitation, rain and snow hitting California. And that's what should get here later Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. So I think this next kind of push of rain and snow will finally get the flakes falling from the sky. And if we go to the next map, this is a model that shows about 20 different forecast lines for Vail. And they converge around 9 inches or so with a range of 3 to 13. So obviously, if I call 3 to 13, I'll probably be correct. This model shows 9. I think it's possible Wednesday morning that we have a nice powder day, but because the factors just aren't perfect, a little warm, and the wind isn't perfect, I would go maybe more towards 4 to 8 inches, and it'll be a surfier, thicker, denser snow on Wednesday morning, rather than kind of the light powder that we're used to sometimes.
4 to 8 inches, that's what we're going with. Before we wrap it up real quick, do you have a snow dance superstition or snow move to bring the snow?
I hope and pray, man. And basically I hope and pray so that people don't crucify me in the comments online.
Well, and they better not. By the way, we love it. This is opensnow.com. This is Joel Gratz. Joel, I know you can't see it right now. I have the Magic Doppler 8000, so I'm going to check on your accuracy. Oh, Magic Doppler 8000, cutting-edge weather technology created in my garage down in Gypsum, a.k.a. Gypsum, Colorado. Is Senor Gratz correct? Are we looking at 4 to 8 inches over the next, let's say, 48 hours? It says my sources say no.
Oh, man.
One more time. Oh, now it says without a doubt. So we'll just cut it down the middle.
50-50.
50-50. Good to see you, Joel. Have a great day out there. Thanks for taking the time. Once again, Joel Gratz, opensnow.com. Download their app, go to the website, and check it out. More from the mountains when we return.